If you have diabetes, prediabetes, or know someone with these conditions, then watch this video carefully, as the following information can save your life. I could not believe what they were telling me. I was waking up in a hospital being told the most shocking news of my life. The doctors told me that I had just woken up from a diabetic coma. My blood sugar level was so high, I should have died. I was only 43 years old, with a wife and 3 kids. I could not let this disease take my life. Not now. Not ever. I could not believe the look of sadness and fear that my family had in their eyes. I had never seen anything like this before. So you might be wondering, why am I sharing this story with you? It's because what I'm about to tell you changed my life and has now changed the lives of tens of thousands of others as well. Almost losing my life to diabetes lit the fire inside me that not only helped me research and discover a 100% natural way to lower blood sugar levels and reverse diabetes, but it uncovered the corruption that big pharma and doctors use when treating diabetes. I discovered that it is a big business system that is in place not to cure or get rid of your diabetes, but to keep you dependent on meds and just healthy enough to live with them, but providing no solution to live without them. These discoveries and life-threatening changes to my health ended up being a blessing in disguise. It led me to discover a revolutionary system and lifestyle from a remote ethnic group in Myanmar, a country that was blocked off from the rest of the world for the past century. A group that rarely has any cases of diabetes and whom the majority do not even know what diabetes is. This secret discovery helped me lower my blood sugar level, improve my cardiovascular health, shed 21 pounds, and permanently reverse my type 2 diabetes in 34 days. This life-changing discovery is something you have never heard about, and also something Big Pharma and your doctors do not want you to hear about. I'm going to tell you right now, everything you thought you knew about diabetes treatment is completely false. I'm going to show you what my in-depth discoveries and research uncovered, and also back it up with numerous facts that other scientists, doctors, and research departments around the world have backed. I will show you that reversing your diabetes can be done without pills, insulin shots, and boring, restrictive diets. This amazing system that is so easy it can not only be done from the comfort of your home, but will also save you thousands of dollars yearly. It will fix your blood sugar levels no matter how bad they are, and no matter how long you have been diabetic for, and how many generations of your family has suffered from diabetes as well. So you might be wondering how many people have successfully used this system. At current count, we are at 43,987 people who have fixed their blood sugar levels, fixed their insulin sensitivity, boosted metabolism, dropped weight like they just got out of a sauna, boosted their mind, body, and energy levels, all while eliminating all their diabetes-related diseases. The system has been used in 46 countries across the globe, and the number continues to grow. Today, I am offering you the opportunity to permanently remove your diabetes, like the doctors have told me that I have, and change your entire life physically and financially. Are you ready to destroy type 2 diabetes like I did? Are you ready to look and feel like you are in your early 20s again? Are you ready to release the real you and stop living with fear? Before I can give you everything you need to start this inexpensive, revolutionary system and change your entire life in as little as 28 days, I need to ask you to take the next few minutes to watch the video in full. And you will not only think it is possible, you will know it is possible as a scientific fact. And moments later, you can start the processes of eliminating your diabetes. I ask you this because I am not sure how long this video will be available for, as the corrupt big pharma industry crooks are doing everything in their power to take our system down. Yes, these same people who designed a system to keep you spending money on their drugs, and the same people who offer you no long-term solutions or cures to get off their shots and pills. For Big Pharma, diabetes sufferers are their cash cow, and they want to keep you shackled to prescription drugs and insulin shots to keep getting money from you for as long as you live. Starting today, you no longer have to be a prisoner in your own body. No more spending money buying metformin, Actos, or Amaryl, drugs that not only make you fat and noxious, but keep you trapped in the disease. So, pay attention for the next few minutes and listen closely to the secrets I am going to give you. Get ready because I'm going to show you the lifestyle, ingredients, and enjoyable dishes you need to reverse your diabetes in a matter of days. I am also going to share with you my story on how I discovered the secrets of this groundbreaking indigenous Myanmar cuisine from a tribe that has one of the lowest diabetic rates in the world. You are probably wondering who I am, what my story is, and what actually led to this. I'm John Guttridge, and I am from Springfield, Illinois. I am a father of 3, and I was a diabetic. So here is my story. I ask now that after watching this video that you take action and do something about your condition unlike what I did in the past. And here is why. We were your normal, fun-loving family that lived a somewhat active and healthy lifestyle. Myself, just turning 37, I come from a family with good genetics. Both of my parents are still alive. When I was in high school, I was an all-section baseball player, and you could say I was a bit of a jock. As I settled into the family life, I put on a little weight, but nothing too serious. Then, one day, I was having a normal, routine physical when I was hit with life-changing news. I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. I could not believe what I was hearing. And so it began, years upon years of being fed pills and injections as my physical and mental health continued to wither away. I continued to gain weight, energy levels lowered, and constant physical issues popped up. What were my doctor's solutions for this? Feed me more pills. Continuous prescriptions. I started to realize this system would not improve or ever cure me. It was all set up just to manage the disease and keep me coming back for more and more expensive medications. My health continued to dwindle. I gained a lot of weight and my body was breaking down. My family could not bear seeing me in this state. It began to affect the health of our entire family. We were stuck, and we had no solution. That was just the start. I began experiencing piercing pains in my body. My heart was failing, and I had to start heart medication. My blood pressure was through the roof, just like my blood sugar level. This all caused me to put on drastic amounts of weight. I went from a decent weight of 182 pounds to a whopping 263. It all came to a crashing halt on my 43rd birthday. All of my family and friends were over celebrating. Later in the evening, when I walked out to our balcony to enjoy the sunset, it happened. I fainted. Next thing I knew, I was waking up in the ER. When I woke up, I was told my blood sugar level was so high that I should have died. In fact, I almost did. My body shut down, and I went into a diabetic coma. The lower half of my body was paralyzed, and I was told that I might have to have my foot amputated. At this point, I decided this was it. I was going to make a change. I was not going to deal with nor live with this any longer. I was going to begin the healing process, and I was going to do it without being dependent on meds. No more drugs and insulin injections that got me into this position in the first place. I realized the reason behind all of these health issues were due to the never-ending supply of pills and injections prescribed by the doctors. I knew that if I did not act fast, it would be the end of me. I began by researching natural ways to lower blood sugar levels and cure diabetes. For months, I searched the internet, read journals, visited libraries, spoke to researchers, visited universities, doctors, you name it. I even spoke to other diabetics and holistic doctors looking for some type of remedy or suggestion to help control my diabetes. Unfortunately, I found nothing new. Same old diet recommendations and continued advice to pop those toxic pills. I did not know what else to do. I knew it was just a matter of time. Then everything changed forever. While visiting my brother in Chicago for the weekend, we went to a family-owned Burmese restaurant. While asking our waiter, Denpo, who happened to be the owner of the restaurant, what plates he would recommend for maintaining blood sugar levels due to diabetes, I was shocked when he responded, "What is diabetes?" That is when the light bulb went off and I had my aha moment. I was then like a kid in a candy store, excited and curious. I began asking Denpo about the culture, diet, and lifestyle in his native land. Everything started adding up. There were so many things he said that were foreign to me, to my doctors, and everyone else I had consulted. I was shocked that his country had one of the lowest diabetes rates in the world, and his indigenous tribe had never had a reported diabetic case. Denpo was also curious as to what diabetes was, how it was caused, and what the effects were. This opened up Pandora's box for me. I knew that this was the solution, the cure. If his tribe had never had diabetes, then why couldn't I and millions of others remove diabetes from our lives if we lived the same lifestyle? I asked Denpo what his indigenous group was called. He told me the Kachins. It was at that point I asked if he could help, and I thoroughly explained to him what diabetes was and how many people are affected by it across the world. Both of our curiosities grew. When I got home, I began researching anything and everything about where he was from and the way that his people lived. His people were an example of a perfect bill of health, all with normal blood sugar levels, no obesity, and this was even the case for those in their 70s, 80s, and 90s. Immediately the next day, I called Denpo and told him he had to help. He said, "Come to my house before you leave, and I will have something for you." When I met Denpo, he had a look of hope on his face for me. He handed me a book and said, "Take this, live by it, and you will be cured." It was all in Burmese. He had even translated each line specifically for me. You might be asking, what was this book? Well, it was an ancient old cookbook going back centuries that was passed down from generation to generation of his family. As I read through the book, one ingredient I kept coming across, it stood out. It was coconut oil. It was their oil used for almost everything. Coconut oil plays an essential role in regulating blood sugar. This is a big reason why they are practically immune to diabetes. When you include coconut oil with carbs, for example, the carbs are broken down into glucose, more slowly regulating your blood sugar levels even after you eat. Coconut oil also protects against insulin resistance, the leading cause of diabetes. This was amazing news to me, in part because coconut oil is readily available across the globe. I started looking more into their diet. I found that several of their main spices were shown to lower blood sugar levels, as was proven in several studies by the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. It found that consuming just 1 gram of these spices increases insulin sensitivity, reduced inflammation, and reverses type 2 diabetes. Yes, it reverses it. In type 1 patients, it also reduced the need for injections and drugs. This was one of many spices and ingredients in the Kachin cuisine that has similar effects. I knew these recipes would work based on the results that the Kachins have in relation to their diabetes. Not to mention, these were not your normal bland dishes, they were delicious. The question was, how fast would it work and how effective it would be for severe diabetes like I had. I knew I was just one person and needed others to help me on this journey. I also knew I needed scientific help to perfect this program, and I needed it from someone with a Kachin background. So, of course, I turned to Denpo for more help. He recommended to me Nyan San, his high school friend, who had gone on to be a medical researcher at Technical University in Mayatkaina. We both knew it would be tough for this protocol to go mainstream, and Big Pharma and corporate America would fight it, as diabetes is a $242 billion industry in America, with the average diabetic spending $243,000 over their lifetime once being diagnosed with diabetes. It is also predicted that 1/3 of Americans will be diagnosed with diabetes by 2030. Even more shocking is 25% of people with diabetes don't even know they have it. Despite this, Nyan knew how life-changing this would be for millions of diabetics across the world. He knew it would be an uphill battle, but he committed to working with me and getting the word out on what we called the Kachin Diabetes Solution. We agreed to pay Nyan a nominal payment for his help and went on a mission to reverse diabetes the Kachin way. He agreed by using the right ingredients, combining them the right way, with the right amounts, and with the right lifestyle, we would be able to create a natural remedy that would level blood glucose levels, boost metabolisms, kickstart the pancreas, and reverse insulin resistance. Over the next year, Nyan sat in his lab, tested and tried thousands of different combinations of ingredients, lifestyle changes, and fitness plans on test subjects. After trial and error, he got it down. The results were spectacular. This treatment was so easy, so inexpensive, and the miraculous part about this was I could start the plan right away as it did not need FDA approval because the entire program is made up of natural ingredients. So I started it right away. I went to my local grocery store, bought the ingredients needed to follow Nyan's system, and began living a different lifestyle, and started what I hoped would save my life. I started checking my resting blood sugar levels and was not noticing that much change. Then, on the 5th day, it happened. I remember it like it was yesterday. Before my dinner on a normal evening with my family, I checked it. My blood sugar level had dropped by 75 points. What I believed in from when I first met Nyan was now a reality. Each day, the number kept dropping. It was quite the sight to see. After a full month of daily improvement, my blood glucose level reached normal levels. As a bonus, while this was all happening, my pounds kept shedding. After one short month, I was down an astonishing 21 pounds. My overall health also began to improve. No daily aches and pains. I was sleeping well, my blood pressure stable. I was energetic, and my mind was clear and focused. Another couple days or so of the continued results, and I knew I could finally get off my meds. I was so eager to share this life-changing system with the world, but at the same time, it had only been fully tried and tested on me, so I knew I needed others to get involved. I began speaking with other diabetics I had met throughout the years and got them to follow the system we had created. Locally, I also spoke with Chicago's Center for Diabetes. I began running advertisements online recruiting volunteers. In total, we had 456 people in various stages of type 2 diabetes volunteer and follow our system. The results were mind-blowing. All 456 people saw a drop in their blood sugar levels of at least 78%. Some levels reached over a 205% drop. Some people went from being in critical condition to stable levels in less than a month. On top of that, the average weight loss was 24 pounds. All participants also saw triglycerides, blood pressure, and cholesterol levels drop. Our all-natural system is backed by numerous reports now, confirming that defeating type 2 diabetes can be done by eating less of harmful foods and substituting in diabetes-busting superfoods. University of California, Los Angeles. In just 3 weeks, 71% of patients were taken off all diabetic drugs. Metabolic Research Group, VA Medical Center of University of Kentucky. 96% of patients were able to completely stop insulin injections, while type 1 reduced their doses by 38%. Contrary to common belief, type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome can be reversed. Christian Roberts, lead researcher, University of California. It was amazing to see. I received hundreds of phone calls and emails from participants and their families thanking me for changing their lives, and in some cases, saving their lives. At this point, I knew it was time. I contacted Nyan and asked him to help me prepare this system for public use. I was determined to ensure that no other family would have to go through what we went through, and I knew that our system would do exactly that. I could now finally expose the corrupt and money-hungry medical system that is fueling the diabetes epidemic by them telling you it can only be managed by expensive medications. Well, guess what? That all ends today. With Nyan's help, I have created a clinically proven system for lowering blood sugar levels and reversing type 2 diabetes permanently. This system is so easy, effective, and inexpensive. It can be done naturally and in as little as 28 days. Let's hear from one of our many success stories.
Hi, my name is Susan Felton from Kansas City, Missouri. I'm 52 years old and I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes years ago. From the start I was told there was no cure. Throughout the years, I've been prescribed your typical meds and shots, and I spent tens of thousands of dollars doing nothing more than just managing my diabetes. After years of no improvement, my health began to falter, and just over a month ago, it became almost fatal. My blood sugar spiked to 390. I had high blood pressure, kidney issues. Since I was diagnosed, I put on over 100 pounds. This was not only life-changing, but a scary time for me and my family. I decided it was time to take control of my health, and thankfully, that is when I found Kachin Diabetes Solution. In just over 30 days, my reading dropped to 128. My blood pressure stabilized, my kidney issues went away, and I began dropping pounds. This program was so easy to use. The recommendations were so easy to implement into my lifestyle, and the recipes were so delicious. I went to my doctor's last week, and she told me she had never seen such a thing happen in her entire life, and that my health turnaround was something to behold. I never thought it was possible to reverse my diabetes, but now I know that's not true. So if you are watching this video and you, your friend or family member has diabetes, I can't urge you enough to try this program. It will change your life forever. Don't let diabetes ruin your life.
So you are probably wondering what it is and what it is called. This simple, easy-to-follow system, inspired by the Kachins of Myanmar, contains the same exact treatment program that enabled me to reverse my type 2 diabetes, have normal blood sugar levels, lose tons of weight, and rectify all my other health issues I had associated with diabetes, a system that is now used all over the globe. Today, I want you to experience these same life-changing health results that I have experienced. I live a happy, healthy life with my family, whom no longer has to worry if I will live to see our kids get married. It doesn't matter if diabetes has been in your family for generations, if you are newly diagnosed, or if you have struggled with diabetes for years and are losing hope. This system will change your life. So, first let me show you what you are going to get. You will get the main Kachin Diabetes Solution Book. This includes the same diabetes-busting ingredients used by the Kachins. Inside the guide, you will also learn about their culture, fitness, lifestyle, food, and traditions, which have made them virtually immune to diabetes. I will show you clinical studies which inspired this program. This will show you without a doubt that the only way to prevent, stop, and reverse diabetes permanently is through all natural remedies with secret methods and ingredients that the Kachins have been using for centuries. Here is some of what you will find in the book. Page 16, Root Causes of Diabetes. Page 32, Truth on Metformin. Page 61, Secret Kachin Ingredients. Page 71, Coconut Oil Secrets. Page 90, Natural Body Production that is similar to insulin. 102, How to Stay Motivated and Achieve Health Goals. 114, Detoxing Methods. 134, Clinical all-natural studies based on Kachin system. That is not all that is included. I also include for you the powerful and easy-to-prepare blood sugar-lowering cookbook. This includes all the healthy ingredients that the Kachin people use in their meals and delicious recipes using those same diabetes-fighting ingredients, ingredients that are easily accessible in all grocery stores. Don't think for 1 minute this is some boring, tasteless, strict diet. I could not even do that myself. The food I eat daily is delicious. This plan was put together by Nyan and a certified nutritionist. The entire system is tasty, easy to prepare, filling, and fun to cook and eat. It does not stop there. I have the Fitness for Diabetes Guide. This guide will give you fitness moves, techniques, and workouts that you can easily do at home or at a park or gym. The Kachin people don't need expensive gym memberships to follow a healthy lifestyle, and neither do you. You won't be lifeless after these metabolism-boosting workouts. They are fun and effective. This is literally all it's going to take for you to lower your blood sugar levels, lose weight, transform your health, and destroy your diabetes for good. Real results without surgery, without needles, and without pills. Imagine the feeling you have when your doctor tells you you no longer have to take meds. Imagine the feeling you will have when you look in the mirror only to see a huge drop in your weight. Imagine the feeling you will have no longer having to take daily blood sugar level tests. Imagine eating tasty, non-restrictive food. Imagine knowing that every bite of food you take on this system, you are increasing your life expectancy. How would you like to have those feelings every day? You can feel normal again, just like everyone else. So you are probably wondering, how much is the Kachin diabetes solution? Let me tell you though, don't think of this as a cost, but as an investment to your health, life, and family. This is the most important investment you will make in your life. I'm talking about reversing your type 2 diabetes and transforming every aspect of your health so you can get back to enjoying life again without the health problems and costs associated with diabetes, without the stress and concern you bring to your family. In contrast, a decision by you not to take part in the Kachin diabetes solution will cost you your health and possibly your life. Did I mention the amount of money you will save with our system? Remember, a person with type 2 diabetes spends an average of $283,000 to treat the disease over their lifetime. So think about it. Your decision to invest a very tiny amount today will not only transform your life, but it will save you tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, over your lifetime. So let me ask, how much would you pay to not have to pay a $283,000 bill for diabetes treatment? How much value do you place on the future of you and your family? Would it be $10,000, $1,000, $500? Whatever that figure is in your head, forget it. My mission never was and never will be about making money. My mission is to help and cure as many people as possible. In fact, that number is now an astonishing 43,897 people and growing daily, and I am just getting started, and I won't stop until millions of diabetics are out of the big corrupt pharma system and on the Kachin diabetes solution. So, although Nyan and our certified nutritionist and many other health and medical experts recommend charging $965 plus for the Kachin diabetes system, and thousands of others I have personally spoken to that have used our system have stated that they would have paid thousands more than that amount based on the life-changing experiences they have had, despite that I am not going to ask you for anything like that figure, in fact, not even remotely close. For a strictly limited time, I will give you the Kachin diabetes solution plus the blood sugar lowering cookbook and the fitness for diabetes book, all for the very low price you see below. This is just enough to cover my costs of the production and marketing of our system and enough to keep this website running. All you need to do is click on the button below to start. I want to make something clear if you are still unsure if this system will work for you, especially after having been lied to by big corporations and big pharma that there is not a cure for diabetes. I am going to offer you something on top of what you already will receive with our system. What I'm going to do for you to remove any doubt that you might still have in the Kachin system is I'm going to give you a 60-day money-back guarantee. This means you have 2 full months to test, read the guide, try the meal plan, follow the lifestyle, and use the Kachin diabetes solution in full. If you don't see a dramatic drop in your blood sugar levels and a noticeable drop in weight and a general improvement to your overall health, then simply email me in the address in the members area and I will return to you every single dollar, and you can keep the entire Kachin diabetes solution as my gift to you so that you can continue to improve your health. So, for the small, one-time only investment, you will get the Kachin diabetes solution, blood sugar lowering cookbook, and the Fitness for Diabetes exercise book, all of them with a 60-day risk-free money-back guarantee. You are getting all of this at a value of over a whopping $965 for the extremely low price you see below. That is less than you would spend going to the movies and less than you would spend at a normal lunch with your family. Save your life, save your money, and don't forget you have no risk as I'm giving you a 60-day money-back guarantee. It does not stop there. On top of all that, if you order today, you will get the #1 best-selling Revitalise and Restoration Super Bundle for free, which includes 11, yes, that's right, 11 additional books and videos that will put your diabetes fight in superdrive. In this group of books, you will get Fat Burn Secrets to ensure your weight lowers just as fast as your blood sugar levels, Insomniac, the ultimate sleep therapy book and videos to help improve your sleep and boost your overall health, Joint Health 101 to strengthen and improve your joints, 10-day Green Smoothie Cleanse book and videos, smoothie recipes unlike any other, specific for lowering blood sugar levels. These delicious smoothies will kickstart your diabetes reversal path like no other. Healthy Heart Remedy Book and videos for your optimal heart health. Natural Cures, an award-winning self-help health book. Home Workout Bible. This book will give you all the tricks you need if you do not want to exercise outside of your home. Superfoods Originality Book. Wait until you see what foods are in this one. And if you think they are not accessible in your local supermarket, then guess again. Walking for Weight Loss. In this book, you'll learn the right pace, style, and amount of time to walk for optimal weight loss. Great for those of you who can't work out every day. Win Any Battle. In this cutting-edge book, you'll get all the tricks and tips to strengthen your mental health as you simultaneously strengthen the rest of your body. This confidence-boosting book will change the whole way you view diabetes and life as a whole. And finally, Total Body Weight Transformation. In this book, you will get a plan to drop weight and keep it off long-term so you can get the body back that you deserve. The Revitalise and Restoration Super Bundle is valued at $790, but you will get it absolutely free when you order today. You will get all of this plus free lifetime upgrades and additional health-boosting guides sent to you regularly as part of the Kachin Diabetes Solution. Because I want to be there for you, helping you every step along the way to curing your diabetes and living a healthy life. Altogether, you will get the Kachin Diabetes Solution, valued at $965, plus the Revitalise and Restoration Super Bundle, valued at $790, for a total value of $1,755, all backed by a no-questions 60-day money-back guarantee, along with free lifetime upgrades and support, all for the low price you see below. So right now, you have two options as you listen to me. Do exactly as the mainstream healthcare system wants you to do. Carry on taking your meds and injections. By doing this, you will never be freed of drugs and never cured of your diabetes, because that is what those meds are designed for. So your condition will remain the same, and your health will continue to get worse as you spend more and more money every month on medications. Or there is the second option, the best option, the smart option, and that's investing a tiny one-time payment in the Kachin Diabetes Solution, so you can put my system to the test completely risk-free. Imagine what this will do to your life. No more blood sugar monitoring, test strips, insulin injections, no more having to deny yourself the foods you love, no more having to worry about crashing and ending up in a diabetic coma like myself, no more fear of body parts being amputated, no more fear of having your life cut short. No more added stress for your family. Thanks to this protocol, myself and thousands of others now have none of that in our lives. If not for yourself, do it for the people in your life. Be there to share special moments like graduations and weddings with them. So now is the time to make your own decision. I think you know what to do. So what are you waiting for? Hit the button below and experience the life-changing benefits yourself.